Anyone for VGs?
No,
That,
fuck that, let's skirmish.
that's my best experience, just PvPing with Joe, man. That's the best.
Mm-hmm.
You know, actually proper players, proper people spending time together, you know, destroying other fuckers. That's just the best
Wait,
experience out
Starcaller is
there.
actually a good guy now?
Fucking
No,
Flagella.
no.
My best experience is when I fucking nuke Flagella and Zeal comes in the picture. Or a fucking or a fucking star or anyone from the guild, you know. I mean, if we nuke someone, he's dead in about 5 seconds. That's what I enjoy about this server, and you know, eggs that Valhalla gave us, and the working spells and shit like that, and that's why I'm grateful. And of course for you guys. I mean, if I wasn't in this guild, I was probably gonna farm a fucking 8-10 relic from a fucking mob still. So yeah.
Yeah, man. We carried your ass.
Yep. You
Yep.
fucking shit.
Alright, we're ready, boys. Alright, so I'm going to begin with my best experience. So I came to the server about 2 years ago, like June 2015, and this was, a very weird moment in my life. I think it was, uh, I was ending my sophomore, well, not my sophomore, my junior year of high school, and, I came to the server hoping that I'd have something really cool. And, initially I was low population. I was like literally the third person online, When I first came, there was nobody online. But it finally started to come when there was like 4 or 5 people online at all times, and they weren't even maxed out. They were just literally 5 people online. And so I continued to play, and I made a lot of friends, and this community grew to something monumental that it was ridiculous to see. Where by the time everyone started maxing out, we had probably about 15 people total maxing out, and probably about 50 people across both the both factions. And back then the horde was ridiculous. They were probably about 5, at most 10 people. And I was playing Petula at the time, and I had a guild leader named Jorah. At the time,
Which
every
was Warjack.
hmm and at the
Uh,
time, Valhalla didn't really know where they were going with everything, but they did really well. So I continued to stay, and initially upon joining the server, I said, if this is the server that I join, it's probably going to be the last Legion server that I do. And this is, I don't know, guys. I'm thinking about not doing WoW anymore, but you guys are such a family, such a community to me. I can't,
now
give
we
that
can try
away.
again. We
Thank
can
you,
try
thank
again.
you.
And I came to the Horde and Legion to, give the Horde a chance this expansion because I
I made
completely
you come
stomped
to
them
the
in the
horde.
Alliance back in WoD. And, I got a lot of rerolls and people telling me, oh, you just re-rolled the Horde because they're winning BGs. Well, I'll tell you something.
No, we started winning back then.
Where the server is at right now, I would continue playing it for the rest of my life. But it's been such an experience being a GM and being a part-time developer, doing everything and helping out, and knowing how the server works. I would go to sleep and like wake up and log on my GM account, and sadly I had to mute some people, and you know
You were happy about that.
I enjoyed it, but back then it was impossible to even get somebody like Death Notes muted or anything. But I don't know. I think it's a nice experience, and I'm glad I got to share it with you guys.
Thank you, Doc.
Thank you.
Can I continue?
Go for it, man.
So I just came when Legion came up, but I was at the beginning in Takush's guild, which was back then. I actually forgot the name, but whatever. For some reason, the guild wasn't to my taste because it was with a lot of players, and I was like, I'm not used to this. I just want to make my own guild because that's how I usually do. And I just started this one little guild dimension. Back in the beginning, everybody was like, "Ugh, another guild. This guy, we hate you. Don't make a guild. You suck." Everybody was like, "No." all the other guilds were like, you will not go anywhere. And yeah, um, I just I just wanted to prove the opposite of that, and I never gave up. In the end, um, we got a very nice group in here, and now I would like to say this, and I hope people can agree to me. We became the best guild on the server, and we kind of stomped everything in our front. And Vec helped me a lot because I've had some bad periods, especially in the last months. And I really thank you for that, Vec. I
Anytime, bro.
thank everybody for all the help that I got, all the hate from Starcaller and everything else that existed around here.
But the thing is, I have to interrupt you. I mean, Prodo, you're probably the main head here, but fuck. I mean, I didn't like you guys, you two, especially. I didn't like you at the beginning, but then I realized something, especially about Vec. The dedication about this game is unreal. I mean, people don't dedicate themselves to real shit like in life, or like Vec especially does in this fucking server. So I'd like to say that for him. I didn't like him personally at the beginning. Probably he didn't like me personally at the beginning too. But fuck, I just had to put it out. And the amount of seriousness and dedication put to this fucking work is unreal. I didn't. I mean, I'm just glad that I'm stumbled upon this guild. As I said, if I didn't, I'd probably farm 8-10 relics still. So yeah,
Well said, man.
props to that.
All right. Does anybody else want to share? Eka, do you want to share your story? Can you hear us? Hello?
Wait, what?
Somebody check member chat.
Wait, what are we checking? Because I don't know what's going on right now. I've just been listening.
Well,
Oh,
if you want to
I'll
go PvP, it should be Alliance. Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing Horde. Sorry, guys.
No, I'm going Horde. No.
What is Alliance?
I don't. Oh, here she is. All right. Max is listening. All the developers are listening. What do you have to say about the server?
Well,
Well-
I've been here for about almost 2 years now, and this has been such a great server for me, and I've just had so much fun. I started looking here after my last server that I was on shut down, and I feel like I'm gonna cry again. And I just started here and I didn't have any friends on here and I was just started and I don't know, I just had a bunch of fun and I made so many friends. And you can see all the people in chat here and I just had a blast. I just, run dungeons and I had so many people to talk to and it was just so much fun running events and stuff. I remember I went to, like every charity walk and everything.
think
I
have
always
this-
made sure to go to all the events that I could. Even the PvP events, even though I never technically participated in them, I would always go to watch them. I would always sit on the sidelines and watch. So even if I didn't participate in everything, I would always try to at least be there. I was so crying again.
What the fuck?
Oh no.
What the fuck?
Okay then.
So I don't know. I love this server. I really do. I'm just so sad right now.
Tell me, how old are you?
She's 24.
What?
Believe it or not.
You don't ask me,
24?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you making fun of me? Yeah, so what? I'm 24. Leave me alone.
All right. So we have another
thought-
speaker, Masuki from the Alliance. Here we go. Oh wait, I can't unmute her. Let me just toss her a roll. There we go. Now you talk.
Alright, so I joined Valhalla when they were changing to Legion. I joined with Daso Omega, or Mini-Pen. I mean, I compelled him to join, and I played since then. I mean, I don't really know what to say. I mean, I had such a fun time with you all, and so sad for it to end so short.
What is your best moment here on Valhalla?
Probably being able to talk with everybody and actually being able to have fun. You know?
Thank you for that.
Damn.
Thank you.
Oh man, I actually hope that this server is going to become the greatest one.
Hmm.
I was
What about you,
hoping for
Star
it.
Color? I know you're a shit show,
Hmm?
but
Damn.
I'm just glad this buggy server's down, man.
you're an asshole. All right, I know who I'm muting.
Yeah,
You're an ass again.
alright.
All right, too late.
No,
Does
no,
anybody have
that's
He had a
anything else
chance
to
for
say?
redemption. Goodbye.
exactly why we
He
like
had the
him.
chance.
He had a chance. All right, that was
We
rude.
had the chance.
All right, Canathos is a
For
girl.
those,
All right, I'm muting.
what?
I'm ending this. All right, do you guys have anything else to say before I end the stream?
Um, I'll say something.
Go for it, Neville.
So I came from Atlantis. I was playing Kata all the time. I've actually been playing Kata for since it released. I played retail since 2004 when my father got me started in it, and after he quit WoW, I stayed playing trial accounts every other week ish, trying to keep playing the game. I played on my main realm, Draco. Well, when I started learning how to do private servers when I was about 14, I came to a server called Warmate. Buggy as hell, I loved it, but I didn't really exactly like playing there. So I started looking for places to go and spread out to so I could have some more fun, meet more people. Well, it was actually during a little or a time my buddy, he's homeless. He came over one day and he saw me playing WoW. He wanted to play Legion because he wanted to play it. He started downloading the Valhalla launcher and he got me into it. Within about 45 minutes, we were both on. I came over. I didn't expect to have any English playing players message me and help me out. So I just kind of went to the world chat and started talking to random people. And I started helping some people out who didn't know much about WoW, even though I had just first joined the server. So I was on lead or on this server Valhalla back 13 days ago when I first made my account, when I made my first character, and I met this guy named Weaves. He was an alliance druid. He had just started playing WoW for his first time, and he wanted to play with somebody because he didn't know. I spent 9 hours playing with this guy, leveling up to 70, and then I started trying to become a GM to help more people, and I lost contact with the guy. I stopped messaging him because I was too busy being a GM. And as time went on, actually, me and Holy Beams, we discussed it. I probably shouldn't have became a GM because I missed out on being a player, so I didn't get to experience the server as much as you guys did. But I just gotta say, my best experience on the server was meeting Weaves and being able to play with somebody who was experiencing their best time in World of Warcraft ever. Valhalla is a server where you could have came here and have been helped by any one of us, and you would have been able to play WoW as if you've been playing for years. And I gotta give props to Valhalla. Best community in the fucking world, dude.
Amen.
Best community.
Fuck yeah, man.
All right, I like it. All right, guys, Swiggy wanted to share.
Alright. So my best moment playing on Valhalla was actually, I think it was last guild event when by some miracle we actually all managed to get into the same BG and we just destroyed Alliance. That was probably the best moment.
What's it like?
Like we raped them. Yeah, every BG.
Swiggy's best
Next
moment
best
every BG.
moment is every battleground.
Sick. I love
Yeah.
how that's the best moment of our events. BG's. I mean, I put more effort into that, guys. All right. Anybody else like to share? And if you can't, uh, you can message me. I will read it out loud. So please just you got like 30 seconds, or I'll shut off the stream. All right. 15. Oh, here we go. Yep, Thakish wants one. Here we go.
Oh god.
Go for it, Thakish, if you want to. Or everyone. Yeah, that works too. So I don't know if you guys know who Thakis is, but he was a horde player probably in the beginning of Legion, and he made his own guild, in the beginning, and Proto joined it, and after a while, the guilds kind of changed, and Proto made his own guild, and Thakis was part of our guild, and everything went well, but things happened, and he split his ways. But for the longest time, when he was still in our guild, he was very on and off, and we didn't know what was going on. But it turns out, I'm gonna share this, Thakish, and I hope you don't mind. But Thakish was found out that he had, if I'm correct, was it this? Let me just make sure. Thakish found out he had cancer,
Oh
and
shit.
yeah, and playing out Valhalla was his free time and his life, and I'm pretty sure he enjoyed the community as much as the next, but he said that his best moment was when he was cured from his sickness, and I don't exactly have more from him, but I'm assuming that has some correlation. And Berserkerology said it's his first time playing WoW at all, and he Berserker said it was just great to find myself in such a friendly and funny community. All right, anyone else?
Um, so one last thing for me though, because I want to share this because I wasn't actually able to do anything as a GM.
Hmm.
I had Jacob, one of the other game masters, send me a couple of things from the GM changelog so that I could help new game masters coming onto the server to help out our content or help out our server players community. I spent 8 hours rewriting an entire teleportation list, GM commands, guides for people, and I had them all share or set up on my desktop so that I could put them on there. I was going to be helping out every new game master get ready to step into being a game master for the server with a list of things that they could do to help everyone out. So I never got a chance to share any of this, but I think I'm going to put most of everything that I worked on into a folder and give it to somebody to share for the rest of y'all so that y'all can see what all was actually done. Because 8 hours of work, I'm pretty pissed.
Thank you for that. I really wish I could hear more of what you guys have to say, but I mean, if this is it,
Hey, potatoes. Let's talk about potatoes
no.
because that was the most important one. No, no potatoes.
I want to ask anybody else. It's fine if you're scared or. Alright. So here's from Afi. Afi is
Cheers.
a fire mage from the Horde side. He's in Dimensium. I've been kind of a loner, and it was no different for WoW. I've been playing on different servers in my whole life, including retail and kind of on and off for years, because of how interested I was in the lore. And he said Valhalla was his first experience not really getting involved into the community. Well, was his first experience getting involved into the community on a day-to-day basis. Thank you for that. All right.
So before you end the stream, dude, let's all give one last cheers to Valhalla, Max, all the developers, all the game masters, and let's not think of them as game masters anymore. Let's think of them as players. So give it up for those guys.
Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank
Amen.
you.
Thank you for all those people who didn't mute me. And thank you for all those fixes
Cheers to
that.
Valhalla.
I'm back.
Cheers.
Oh, Sweat, Zeal's here. All right, we missed Zeal.
Yeah.
Zeal time.
Zeal, tell us your story, your Valhalla
What
story.
story? What? What kind of story?
There's a live stream going to the developers and the GMs, and most of them are watching it. And we decided it'd be a good idea to have a good final goodbye, and tell them their impact on us.
Well, I mean, so far I had the chance to play on probably one of the best expansions that
Blizzard has ever made of World of Warcraft. I mean, there hasn't been any other expansion that thrilled me as much as, per se, the Burning Crusade for me, where it all started. I had a good time. Had a lot of downtimes. Since I'm an old player. I've been playing the game for over 10 years. I get easily pissed off because, well, some random player can come to me and kill me with two push of a buttons, which was really toxic for at the time. Nah,
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, Flagella had to kill me when I was half HP probably, or no defensive cooldowns, or with Luker a lot of times, right, Flagella? Well, it was really fun. We really enjoyed this time. I mean, I feel really, really, really sorry for what happened. The news came as a shock to all of us, of course.
What happened?
I think we lost him.
Somebody message him. Oh, his internet must have cut out. I don't see him on here.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oops.
So I don't know if who knows who McSwaggins or Lychee or Damachi is, but he said, "Thank you, Max, for not banning me back in WAD." I don't know what that means. Hey,
All right,
Zio, you're back.
That's a big deja vu.
what the hell happened?
Not sure.
Okay, did you get all of that?
Yeah, yeah, I got whatever you said, and then you got to Fagello. I don't know.
Okay. Oh, so you didn't even get. All right. Okay. So should I continue?
Go ahead.
All right. Thank you for all the work you've done. I had 4 exceptional months to enjoy the game a bit. Um, thank you. That's it.
That was unexpected.
What?
What was your
Hold
best
on,
moment?
guys. Jacob wants to say something.
My best moment. Well, my best moment, to be honest, is when. Well, I'm sorry, guys. I know we shouldn't be name calling, but whatever. My best moment is when Osmonds was being so cocky, so sure of himself,
Rib.
and he gets a 1 million damage with my Justicar's Vengeance. It was like music.
Oh, that moment.
Yeah, and the
God.
guy, of course, he was playing Windwalker. The next PG, he came in as a Brewmaster, of course. That was like, I don't know, like a drop of exquisite wine, to see that.
Yeah, I want to make a comment. Never, were you the one who did that arena world event the other day?
Yeah.
It was
Depends on
Never,
which
right?
one.
I don't know, in like Gurubashi arena.
Oh, yeah, that was me.
All right, I want to thank you for that. I'm pretty sure those who were online during when that happened, what we did was we invited everyone from the guild. We told them to meet up at the spot. We disbanded the group and said, "Go for it." And every single person, we had 10 people, all of them focused Osmonds and ruined his 30 kill streak. But I love how you fed us in
Yep.
in like at the server announcement saying that he had a kill streak. That just made our day.
I was
Uh,
kind of setting it up. I knew a lot of people had a grudge against Osmonds, but I didn't really want to do anything to kind of hurt his reputation. But as soon as someone messaged me and said that Osmonds was a thug abuser, I started paying attention to it and watching it. And I ended up finding out that there were a few things he was abusing, but it wasn't anything major like what most people could be abusing.
mhm.
It was the basics, but I mean, as soon as I found out that he had people who wanted to kill him, I knew as soon as he started going to that 37 kill streak that someone was going to ruin his day. So
Mhm.
I pushed for it. I mean, I won't lie. I did push for it. So I pushed for somebody to come and kill his ass because I wanted him to finally stop getting a kill streak. So when I
Okay.
saw Dimensium come in all at once, I was like, oh shit, I fucked up.
No,
Well,
no,
we
no.
weren't grouped when we entered the arena. We were like literally, we weren't like in a. I mean, we were in a raid before entering the arena. Then we disbanded actually when we came
Yeah,
in.
Osmonds was the one who was complaining about you guys being in groups. So I mean, I didn't know that what he was at first, but I had to go and like kind of put out a warning. I knew y'all weren't groups. I went and looked at y'all's group logs. Y'all weren't even in a group. I think there was a Kawas, an undead priest. He was grouped with somebody
He
else, and
was.
I'm sitting
Yeah,
here watching the entire time, like, boys,
yeah, another
get out of the
trash
group.
player. I mean, what I don't understand is that
Don't be an ass.
Yeah, we're
how
this
he
is stream,
became.
bro.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't understand how Osmond became part of the staff. I just don't understand it. I mean,
People are two-sided sometimes. But anyways, let's end it on a good note. I have one last word from X-Wagons. Everybody else who wanted to have a word should have had one in. Or you still have 30 seconds, so I'll read this. But he said, back in WAD, when we didn't have Draenor, and stuff from the Dread Waste was things that you could loot for items. Easy, fast gold. And then Max popped up in front of me and said, oh, no you didn't, and deleted the stuff we got here. Basically, raid epics from, what's MSV? Magushan Vault and Heart of Fear. And I remember somebody got banned that day. So yeah. But yeah, thank you.
So before we end this, I would like to give y'all a couple of words from a couple of the game masters. Max doesn't want me to speak for him, but I'm going to anyways because I love the guy. Jacob said just a short thank you for all our players who spent time on the server. Thank you for all your hard work working on here, trying to get everything that you guys achieved. And I know Max, he's having a hard time being able to actually say anything. So I'm just gonna say the same thing for Max. Thank you guys for playing on the server, and from Valhalla's staff, you guys, the soldiers of Valhalla, thank you guys for spending time here. Y'all made our days.
no. Yeah.
Well said.
Welcome.
Thank you so much, guys. I'm going to end the stream. It really means a lot that you put all this effort in here, and thank you for playing with us, guys. It means a lot to me, and it means a lot to everyone. I wish it could have not had to end like this, but you know, shit happens. Thank you so much.
Well,
So,
the show must go on.